been in this village for 3 years. We were actually travellers, like the volunteers who help us, and we arrived here, saw the need for education and just got so involved that it just grew and grew and grew, and we've never wanted to get away anymore because we've just fallen in love with the community and we so enjoy helping the schools. The students come and work at our centre. We have students right here with us right now, in fact, doing maths and coming to fetch library books.
Yeah, we started coming, when we came here originally, we thought, well, if we can help one child sitting under a tree, teaching them to read and speak English, that would sort of be our goal. And over the 3 years, we now, I think, touch just over 800 children, and hopefully making an impact on their lives as well. It's wonderful with the people around here as well. Being a white South African and meeting the black community as well, that we've been kept away from with the previous government that was in power. So it's an empowering for us and for imagine the students and the teachers that we work with as well.
And in fact, we can't even cope with the growing needs because we've initiated this volunteer program, and there's more people that want to come and help, and there's a need for the volunteers because the schools are crying out for volunteers and we can't accommodate them. So we need to be able to meet the needs of the community. We would love to.
Yeah, and our centre's got to grow as well. Probably the saddest thing is come 6 o'clock in the evenings and we have to chase the children away because otherwise they just stay here the whole night. And volunteers as well. It's unfortunately at this stage we can only accommodate 2 volunteers. And we've got 3 schools, and there's a couple of grades in each school that need volunteer teachers, covering all subjects. We started off just saying English, but there's a lot of killer subjects that they're faced with every day as well, the maths and the science, and they need help, and they need your help.
My name is Bakona. My surname is Lele. I'm a grade 10 learner from Isolomzi. I'm going to tell you my story about the center that they provided with us. Okay. When I first came here, it was weird seeing myself with white people, and I wasn't free at all because I'm not used to staying with white people. I met this teacher, a nice one, a friendly, who goes by the name of Steffi. She wanted to be our friends, but I was so confused. What am I going to talk with her? What will you do? I mean, like, I didn't know that she was going to teach us in class. Okay. We just greeted her and stayed here in the center. We searched it and searched it. We did our work, school work here. Okay. The next day, I saw her at school. Okay. And then I was like, okay, she's here and she's going to teach us. She went in our class. She greeted us. Okay, yeah, I was there. She taught us physics, chemistry actually. Okay, we were fine with her. Then I chose to be her friend. I started to talk to her, asked her what kind of a person she was. She just told me, and she was so cool. I remember the word that she used to say. You are so awesome, saying to me. She used to say that to me. You are so awesome, Bakona. And she asked me, who are you living with? And I told her that I'm living in here at Ngizela. Actually, I'm from Qondani, but I'm here for school. Okay. She said she's interested to listen to my story. I told her that I've got no parents. I just have a sister. And my sister is too young to be a parent at that early stage. And she just said, oh, we're used in those stories. And I'm from there. I know the friend of mine, she grew up without parents, so we are not the first one and we are not the last one. And I felt so confident. That's when I started to feel better, because I always get hurt when I'm listening to my friends telling stories about their mothers and fathers, and think that, oh, I've got no one, I've got no mother, I've got no father, so what am I going to tell them? But I can tell them about my mother and about my father, just because of Steffi. She encouraged me, and she just said, focus into your studies so that when you have your own children, you can stay with them and tell them about your story and tell them to achieve the dream that they would like to, you know. And I just liked her. Santa changed my life, because she came here to help us in the center and in the classes. What Miss Potgieter and Miss Debbie did for us is so huge, because here we are in the village, you know, and there are no centers in the village, and this is the place that you only get help. For example, there at school, our computers are not working, and you are using these ones so that we can do our work, do some research, and know more about the books that they give us, that they provide us.
So we need accommodation to accommodate all these volunteers. And don't you guys think that would be awesome if we could have more volunteers here?
Yes, it would be great. It's quite nice to have English-speaking people around, because most of us don't speak English at home. We're not native speakers. So this kind of gave us an opportunity to learn how to speak English. And most of the learners around this place have a difficulty in speaking English.
And as you can hear, Coach has interacted with many volunteers as well. I always tease him with his American accent. So we're going to show you our buildings, and you can see how far we are and where we're stuck, and we need funding so that we can please make this project a success.
Okay, follow us through and we'll go up there to the house and show you.
Yeah. We're building this accommodation for ourselves and for the international volunteers which come and help us at the schools. The volunteers will be sleeping in 2 rondavels. One will be for girls, one will be for boys. It will be built in Xhosa style, so a round house, which is traditional for their culture. Between the two, we're going to put ablution blocks. Everything is still right on the ground, floor slab, and we're surrounded in the middle of the Xhosa village, so you can see around us we are slap bang in the middle of the village, walking distance from the schools. We have the high school on the horizon, and that side we have the junior school, and over the hill over there we have a second junior school, and everybody can access us right here, which is fantastic.
So sort of walking distance from everywhere. And then our house on the other side, which we'll walk up to now and show you how far we've gotten with that. And what we've done is, so far we've been able to invest our own money, but as far as we've been able to get is roof height. We've done the slab with the veranda and the roof height. The windows frames are in, and now we need funding to put the roof on and finish it off so we can get some more volunteers here to help in the schools and just to help the community at large. This is where your money's going to go to. Nice about the house as well, which we're very proud of, is we were able to offer work to the local guys around here as well. And the house is built with Xhosa style bricks, and every single brick was handmade before it was put in.
Education liberates. Be educated. Be informed. Be literate. Be free. Be independent. If you are educated, you will not be sledged. If you go to school, you will gain knowledge. If you are educated, you will not be abused. If you finish your education, you will not be misled. Education liberates. Nobody will cheat you The corrupt will not change you. The abuses will avoid you. Unemployment will not affect you. Be educated and get true freedom. Education is the key of life. It opens all doors for you. It ensures successful life. Success ensures independence. Read, read, read. I pity those who leave school young. Parents send them to school while still young. Teachers feed them knowledge while their minds are still young. All dropouts are looking for somebody to blame. They'll accuse parents and teachers without shame. Shame unto you, lazy ones. Later in life, you'll only have yourself to blame. It is never late to mend. Choose school and attend. That's education liberates. Thank you.
Now is my chance to say thank you to all of you. Niskombisile indlela ngelothando lwenu kudala siqana nasa sizama apha emhlabeni goku nalithuba ukuba sivuke emaqandeni kudala hleli phansi sijonge pha ebomini besitho wethu inkulu uzophelela estratweni. Debbie and you, thanks for your support.
When I say thanks to the fans for boosting my pace, I thank you, Debbie and Pio, for your assistance. Treneris Hotel, Bravo Deep made us real cats who were depressed. But now, you see we are the best. Alotandolka, Mr. Joe, Lizo Shalaglia chest. I wonder what would I be without you there? How would the crew be without you, sir? My time is up, let me stop. Continue, Claire.
Until now, I say thank you, 'cause you never ever let us down before. Until now, I say thank you, 'cause you never ever let us down before. Until now, I say thank you, 'cause you never ever let us down.